Hi everyone and welcome to how to crochet these Barbie boots. This is skill set of maybe intermediate or easy to intermediate. Use a small crochet hook. I'm using 1.9 millimeter. Make a slip knot and then chain 13. And this stitch here is using a waffle stitch. There's a link to how to do the original waffle stitch in the description bar. So you chain 13 and then you turn and you do a double crochet in the third chain from hook, and then you do a double crochet in each chain to end. So all up you'll have 12 double crochet. You see how I do the double crochet. It's called a treble in UK stitches, but this is US stitches, so this is how you do a double crochet. It's a taller stitch, but it's a very common stitch and it's used in a lot of patterns everywhere. So then you do the last one and then you turn, and then when you do the next row you basically start by chaining 2, and then you're going to do a front post double crochet in the next double crochet, and you see how it pushes the stitch forward. That's why it's called front post. And then you do a 1 double crochet in the next one, and then you do 2 front post double crochet in the next 2, and then you do 1 double crochet in the next, and you're going to repeat that to the end. So a front post double crochet is actually quite easy. You just go behind it and push. You go behind and you push the stitch forward, and then you pull through the yarn and you do your double crochet. But it basically just means front post because it pushes the treble post forward. And then you end with 1 double crochet in the turning chain, or in this case the chain 2 in the turning chain, or in the chain 2 if you have a chain 2. So the turning chain and the chain 2 act as a double crochet. So now you are chaining 2 and you do 1 DC in the next 2 double crochet. And then you do a front post double crochet in the next one, and you do 1 double crochet in the next one, in the next 2. So you do 1 double crochet in the next 2. So do 1 more, and you repeat this pattern to the end. 1 front post double crochet and 1 double crochet in the next 2, and you're gonna repeat this to the end and then turn. And basically to do the waffle stitch, all you do is repeating row 2 and 3. So in this example you're gonna repeat row 2 and 3 another 3 times, and then it will look like this. So that's what a waffle stitch looks like. It's just a square, and now we're going to turn that square into the boot. And to do that we need to start shaping. We need to basically shape around the ankles. So you're gonna continue row 2 as follows: chain 2 and do a front post double crochet in the next double crochet. Then you're gonna do a 1 double crochet in the next double crochet. And then you're going to do a front post double crochet in the next 2 double crochet. As you see, it's just, you go behind the post. And then you do a double crochet in the next double crochet. And you're going to repeat this one more time. The one front post double crochet in the next 2 double crochet, and 1 DC in the next double crochet, and then you're gonna turn. So you're not gonna finish this row. You're gonna turn now, and you're gonna start on row 3. So chain 2 and crochet a 1 double crochet in the next 2 double crochet. And then crochet a front post double crochet in the next double crochet. And now crochet 1 double crochet in the next 2 double crochet. And then you're going to turn. You're not going to complete this row either. You're just going to do 1 double crochet in the next 2 double crochet and then turn. And now we're going to begin shaping the foot. So it doesn't really look like a boot yet, but once you finish this motif, it will shape perfectly around the leg, the ankle and the foot. So what you're going to do now, you're going to skip the stitch that you're on, and you're going to crochet a single crochet in the next 4 stitches. You've done 1, and then 2, 3, and 4, and now you're going to turn. And you're going to skip again the stitch that you're on, and you're going to crochet a single crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then you're going to turn. So we are decreasing now. And what you're going to do now, you're going to turn and you're going to crochet 2 single crochet each row. For the next, let's see what the pattern says, 4 times. So you just do 2 single crochet 4 more times. This will basically be the sole, what you're doing now. This is the sole of the boot. This will go under the foot. So each row has 2 single crochet, and you've done that 4 times. This is the sole of the foot. This will go under the Barbie's foot. So it will make sense once I show you how to shape it around the foot. But what we're going to do now, we're basically going to increase now. So do 2 single crochet in each 2 single crochet, and then turn. So now you got all up, when you finish this row, 4 single crochet. So you've gone from 2 to 4. And so you turn and you're going to do a single crochet in each of those 4 single crochet. And so that basically means you have 4 single crochet for row 7 if you follow the pattern. So finish that last stitch, and for row 8, what we're going to do now, we're going to do 2 single crochet in the first single crochet. So you're going to increase a little bit more. So 2 single crochet in the first one, and then you're going to do a single crochet in each single crochet to last single crochet. And then you're going to do 2 single crochet in last single crochet. So you're increasing on the ends basically. You should end up with 6 single crochet all up. It's a little bit fiddly, as you can see, with a small hook, but you just have to be patient with yourself when you do this work, because it is a bit fiddly crocheting small motifs like this using a very small hook. So if you now go to row 9 in the pattern, basically just says 1 single crochet in each single crochet to end. So that's what you're going to do. 1 single crochet in each single crochet to end. If you're not following the pattern, you're just following me, that's cool as well. But if you do want the pattern, it's on Patreon and it is free. So I'm publishing a lot on Patreon, just free stuff for you guys to follow my YouTube videos. And once you finish this row here, which is really easy, it's just a single crochet in a single crochet. All you have to do now is basically have a look at your motif, because what the last few increases that you've done will go over the toes. So you've done the sole, and the increases will go over the toes of the Barbie doll. I want to demonstrate, but check your motif and see that it looks similar to mine. And where you see the pattern, you know, the waffle stitch pattern, that's going to be the outside, so that the pattern is actually showing. As you can see here now, you see how it all comes together. Because what you have crocheted now, it will actually fold over the toes. So what we're going to do now, we're going to use a sewing needle, we're going to stitch it all in place. And make sure you fold the increases over the toes, and that where there's only 2 single crochet, that's the sole. And make sure that you keep the waffle stitch on the outside so you can actually see this stitch, because that's with the waffle pattern, that's what makes this boot look really cool. It has that 3-dimensional look to it. And once you've done that and you've finished the foot, you're gonna just do you're gonna attach the bottom of the boot around the ankles, but you're gonna leave the rest open, and we're gonna create the illusion of that it has laces, basically just using a single thread. As you can see, the other boot has already got that. So I'm just attaching here at the bottom. And doing it this way means you don't have to increase and decrease on the legs. You actually can just do a square, because you are shaping it with a sewing needle and leaving the boot open where the leg is on its thickest. So that saved us a lot of headache actually in this pattern, trying to work out how to increase and decrease where the leg goes from thick to thin. And I'm really happy with with keeping it open and having the laces instead, because I thought it gave these boots a really modern, cool look. And now you can really see the waffle pattern there. It's very 3D, and there's the heel on the one I already have finished, and that's going to be the last thing we do, is actually making the heel. So when you do the laces, you can make any pattern you like. The trick is to try and make them similar. Both boots have similar lace pattern. I think mine was a little bit different on the second one, but not so much that it bothered me, so I didn't redo them. I basically just wanted a cross over pattern. So this is where you can be really creative with your boots and make a really cool lace pattern as well. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. So now it's just the heel that's left, and to do that you start with 5 chainless single crochet, and I have a tutorial how to do the 5 chainless single crochet. If you can't or don't want to do the 5 chainless single crochet, you can just do 5 chains. I like the chainless single crochet because it is a little bit better. It looks better. So basically just crochet around the cord instead. And once you got 5, you're going to turn and you're going to do 2 half double crochet in the same stitch as the last single crochet that you did. So then you do 1 half double crochet in the next 2 single crochet, and then you do slip stitch in the next single crochet, and then you fasten off. And this way you actually ignore the last single crochet, and that will give it the shape of a heel basically. Then you attach it basically to the boot. Just make sure that you point the bit actually points downwards, so you want it to look like a heel. And you can also run through a thread around your work just to strengthen it a little bit and to help you shape it as well. You can shape it with a thread, like I just run a thread through. It can help you shape it, and then you can attach it basically to the bottom of the boot. So you just basically stitch it to the bottom, and that's it. It is finished. And I have a link to the full Barbie dress that I use in the pattern as well, and it's free, and I have this full tutorial how to make this dress, and it's using a tulip stitch, and I'll even show you how to make the hair and everything. So everyone, I hope you enjoy this, and please subscribe to my channel. That will mean the world to me. And yeah, share and like and subscribe basically. Bye!